What's up, YouTube? This is Richard Skelter, and today we're going to be talking about how to master your vibration challenge. That's right, guys. We're going to master our vibration, and it's going to be a challenge for you guys. So first of all, you need to learn how to feel good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give some techniques for that. So, and leave in the comments below how you feel good. So there's many ways to do it. I would suggest to master your vibration. The whole point is to get to that level of feeling good and to maintain it, because when you get to that level of feeling good, your life will change because you're changing your state of being. You're changing how you react to things. It's very important that you look at your life to think to yourself this. So in my life, let's say that, am I living from a state of appreciation? Am I living from a high state of feeling good? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Okay, if you're not, you got to do some technique to learn how to master that state, to master that state of being. So if you master that state of being, your life will get easier. You'll be less stressed. Things will manifest faster because you have less resistance. You have less doubt. In a previous video, I showed about the law of resistance. I'm going to link that in the video below to show you the power of feeling good to your beliefs, that if you feel good when trying to manifest something according to your beliefs, it will lower the resistance of whatever that is, and it will manifest faster. Okay, so what do you do to feel good? Some people say that you need to meditate. Well, that's one way to do it. Some people say that you need to think of an easier thought, so an easier subject, so you can focus on easier subjects that will raise your vibration. So let's say, there's a famous way, let's use Abraham Hicks talks about it, okay? Abraham Hicks talks about she used to do phone conferences, and on those phone conferences, she used to talk to people about feeling good. So there was one where some lady didn't want to have anything to do with her, and she was talking about stained glass windows, and I think butterflies, blue stained glass windows and butterflies. So she was talking about it in the reading, and then later on they were in San Diego, her and Jerry, because Jerry was still alive, Jerry Hicks at that time, and basically she went into this shop and she saw this stained glass window, and she didn't put anything together from when she was doing Abraham was coming through her, and she was doing the talking to the lady. I guess it was like a reading, trying to tell her how to feel good. So basically that showed up in her life, and also they were walking in somewhere in San Diego, and a swarm of butterflies just came with her and Jerry came on him, and then she put it together like, oh, that was the what I was talking about, because she had no resistance towards those subjects. Okay, so the whole point of this is to practice subjects to feel good about, that you have no resistance to. What that will do for you is this: think that thing will show up quicker. Okay, number one is close your eyes and try to find something that you don't have resistance towards, a subject. Okay, most people have resistance towards, let's say it's money, relationships. Well, find something that you don't have resistance towards. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's you're good at school, you're good at something, something that you're good at, that you love, that you have no resistance to. If you have no resistance to, try to focus on that. It will raise your vibration. That's one technique that will work. Okay, another technique that'll work for raising your vibration is going general. Okay, go general on subjects that you have no resistance to. Try that. All right, for an example, let's say you don't have any resistance towards money. Okay, money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. If I have no resistance to that, it's very general. Money is on its way to me, and that's even more general for affirmation of money. Money is coming easily to me. It's a little more resistance. Money's on its way to me. Now that's more general because there's no resistance. You can believe that more. So you can try something like that. I gave another technique on how to feel good, which is I feel great, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great. Now doing that technique will raise your vibration. Okay, but you got to do it consistently. So I'm going to go ahead and give the challenge now. The challenge is to feel good. So you need to do this to master feeling good and to raising your vibration. It's important that you do this 4 times a day. Okay? 4 times a day. So you have to do something 4 times a day to raise your vibration. Let's say the first thing you do in the morning, let's say that you do meditation. Okay? You're doing meditation to feel good. All right. Then through the rest of the day, there'll be 3 more times throughout your day. You're going to practice feeling good. You can practice on an easier subject to raise your vibration. You can use the technique I gave you. I feel great. I feel great. And if you do the I feel great way of doing it, you need to do it for at least a minute or more to raise your vibration to that state and maintain it. By doing this 4 times a day, okay, throughout the day, okay, what this will do, this will help you to dominate your vibration of feeling good. Okay, the whole point of this is you to be aware of your patterns, that things that you react to. Okay, now if you're aware of the things that you react to, and now you're trying to dominate your vibration of feeling good, when you're coming across those things, what's going to happen is it's not going to affect you as much. It's not going to bring you down to a negative spiral as much. So to practice these things that you need to do, it will be very, very beneficial for anybody doing this to do it 4 times a day. I can't emphasize this enough. 4 times a day is going to work because you're going to notice where you're at. So what you want to do is you want to take an emotional inventory of where you're at emotionally. So I'm gonna show you on the emotional scale. So I'm gonna show you on a map on an emotional scale right now. I'll put it up there. So on the emotional scale, look where you're at. Okay, look where you're at. Look where you're vibrating throughout your day. Look where it's affecting you, okay? Because you have patterns. Most people don't try to feel good. Most people are at react to things, don't feel good, don't maintain to get to a state of feeling good where they're smiling for no reason, they're happy for no reason. There's no reason to be happy. You didn't win the lottery, you didn't fall in love, you didn't find like a whole bunch of money on the ground, something great didn't happen to you today, you know, it wasn't your birthday. Most people don't feel good for no reason. So you need to just practice feeling good to feel good. There's no other reason to feel good than to feel good. So once you start feeling good, you will start to get happy for no reason, start smiling, be like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm like, why are you happy? What's wrong with you? So you're going to notice those things. So you need to chart yourself. So it's very good to chart yourself and say, well, where am I, in this emotional scale? Am I happy? How's my happiness levels doing? Okay. So what you want to do is you want to get a chart, look at that emotional scale. What you also want to do is put a happiness scale from 0 to 10. 10 being the most, being happy, and 1 being like not too happy. And see where you're at. Because most people are going to vibrate 5, 6. I'm talking happiness that you maintain that happiness, okay? So think about it. So think where you're at on that scale. So by practicing these techniques, you're going to get happier and happier because you're practicing on a daily basis. You're doing it 4 times a day. So think about this, guys. Think about the processes you're going to use, and then stick to that process, okay? 4 times a day. And then in 1 week, you're going to see a big difference in your levels of happiness, what's going to show up in your life, how you react to things, how things will manifest. And you might even get a few your manifestations because you're clearing up resistance. So I don't know when your manifestations are going to come, but I know by doing this combination 4 times a day, it's going to work. I've tried many other techniques, and it's the 4-time method. But the whole point with doing this 4-time method is to do it to get to that state. You always get to that state of feeling good, that state of appreciation, happiness, where it's like you're maintaining it for no reason. And to get to that state. So maybe it'll take you a little longer to get to that state. Maybe you got to write out these general affirmations are the things that you love or appreciate, something like that, where it gets you to that state. Maybe you got to read it for 2 minutes for 4 times a day. So that would be 8 minutes, maybe 8 minutes a day to get to that state, but to do it throughout your day. So I want to leave that with you, guys. It's very